Hey everyone, welcome back. Yes, there are beads and braids in my goatee beard now, my Viking beard now. Me and my oldest are trying to get it more under control because it's like shh, that and yeah. And my granddaughter Melody, if I don't have it, this has been helping because her and my beard and her, awesome best friends. And by that I mean, yes, my granddaughter Melody has one heck of a grip. Love her to death, but yeah. So we're trying this, and I'm trying this. But it is now week 15 on the TOS Enterprise, week 3 on the Seaview, and the next to the last week on the Tiger Tank Winter War Scene Diorama. And it's a great week all week. Very good week, very good week. And also, yeah, what I mean is hopefully I'll be done with the diorama next week. And you'll see in the video what I mean by it, because I'm not going to take away from the video. Also, got the interior on the Seaview squared away, so you'll see that. And also got my secondary hull. I got the seam lines taken care of. I got the primer, and I got both base coats on. So that I'm not going to take away from that. But yes, finally getting paint on the secondary hull. It's a good week, very good week. Got a lot of stuff done. So with that, guys, if you are new to my channel, please click on the subscribe button. Click on the little bell, you'll know every time I upload. Also, if you see me doing something in my video, a technique or something you need a little more explanation on, I don't go far enough in, I don't go into depth on the video, please put it in the comment section. Let me know. As well as I like to, hey Buck, good job. Hey Buck, yeah, or hey Buck, what the frack were you thinking? Please put it in the comment section, and I usually answer within 12 to 24 hours. But before that, I really want to thank you all for staying and with my channel. It really means a lot. I'm hoping it helps everyone, and it's awesome. I love all my subscribers. Thank you very much. Thank you for the support. So yeah. So with that, I'm going to shut up. Let's get to the bench and see what I got done. Well, good Tuesday afternoon. Did get a little bit of work done this morning. Getting up the troops, getting them weathered, and I will share that here soon. But also, I got digging a little more into the Seaview, and I did the light gray to begin with on this, but the more I dug into the pictures of the stuff, there's a lot of really interesting artwork done, but the light gray was not catching my eye like I thought it would with what I'm seeing from the picture. So I went back and studied the heck out of them again, and this time I decided I went with something close because it's almost like a tan, but not. It's almost a gray, but more tan. I don't know if you guys can feel me on that one or hear me on that one, but so what I did is I tested the XF12, the JN gray, and after it dried a second, I really did kind of like it. So I went back and I've recoated these in the JN gray. Also, the Enterprise, I did attach the neck, kind of had to, and so that's over drying, and then I'll get working on that because I also, before I attached the neck, I forgot I needed to add some more to the windows on the neck. So after I attached it, I got to look in and I go, oh crap. So yeah, so that's over there drying now with the more of the micro crystal clear in that. And like I said, I'm working on the German troops, getting those touch-up paintings done, and then moving on to weathering. But I wanted to share this with you first, guys, so you can see this. And so yeah, this is I'm going to keep going at it, and I got to find some things for the troops. Make sure I got everything I need. If not, I'm going to have to ask my lovely wife to grab something for me. But so yeah, so this is where I'm at right now. Little bits, and as I get more to share, I will come back. Good morning, Tuesday, and back to work. Didn't get as far yesterday as I wanted to. Family showed up, and so yeah, Papa had to go play for a while with his lovely grandkids. So what I'm doing now is I was going to start putting on these little pens because I'm working on getting this finished up, but I remember I wanted to tell you guys something I do different. Now, I love This Tamiya panel line accent does a great job on weathering things, especially, trust me, I use it a lot. But now that a lot of this had to get put together, oh sorry, keep in camera, a lot of it had to get done. I did do some weathering on the stuff before I did, but I don't want to go in and keep playing with that panel line accent, because sometimes even trying to do that, you start getting things, you start knocking things off and stuff. So what I've loaded in my brush is my Tamiya X19 Smoke. This stuff really does a lot of things. I've used it before to weather. So all I'm doing is, like I said, I am just going over, and it's hard to tell right at first, but after you use this stuff for a while, it gets easier to see and deal with. But all I'm doing right now is I'm just getting these guys weathered up a bit more before I go and get a final clear coat on them, and do the matte flat coat, sorry, clear coat, the matte clear coat. And then once that's all done, I'm going to come back, and after I get everything, all the painting protected, good and done, I'm going to start putting on these little guys. But as you can see, I hope you can see, it changes. Let me see if I can get, okay, so two different ones, but you can see the subtle difference, and I like that. It makes it look worn, makes it look even awesomer. So if I know it's not a word, but that's what I'm doing right now. Also, I have got the like I said, neck secured, and I'm working on I've got the window mask back onto the neck. Now I just got to start going in and redoing some of the putty, the seams, and I'll share that with you when I bring it back over here. But yes, and I will definitely share something with you about the kit when I bring it back over. But for now, I'm going to keep working on these guys. But I did start getting a little bit more character into these guys. So, yay! Still lots of little painting to do in here. But yeah, that's the fun part. So I'm going to get back to this, and I'll come back and share when I'm finished. Okay, I turned the brighter light off so you can maybe see a little bit better of the weathering with the smoke. But I'm happy with it. So now I'm going to get it outside, and it's a warm day, so I'm going to let it dry out in my garage studio so I can get a clear coat on it as soon as it does. Alright, well, I'm going back at it. See you soon. Alright, troops are out getting their matte coat down. So yeah, I'm coming back to the Enterprise, and the one thing I wanted to share, remember how tight I told you the pylons were? Yeah, well, so is the neck, and boy, it was a little work. And you can see how tight it is, because this was, bring it up, that was a good seam line, and then I put the neck in, and it, yeah. So a subscriber told me that, you know, he watched Boyd at the model shop, and Boyd had to actually put the neck onto one side, secure on one side of the hull, and then put it on the secondary side, or the next side, to trap it together. And yeah, whew, just a wee bit tight there. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to go and I'm going to mask the bottom part of the nacelle, not the nacelle, but the bottom part of the neck, so I can get that Vallejo liquid putty into these areas and protect the paint job. So that's what I'm working on now. And then once I'm happy with everything, I'll go out and do a primer coat and see what else needs to be taken care of. And yes, I got to get the shuttle bay blocked off. But yeah, I still need to do this bit of putty work here too. So that's what I'm going to start doing right now. Is I'm going to start finishing up what putty I need to do, redo some putty, and get some primer down on this hull, secondary hull, so I can get back to painting. So get back to building too of this. So that's where I'm at right now. So I'll come back when I have more to share. Alright, they're all good and dry now, and I'm probably going to have to do a couple bit more touches up again, always. But I wanted to get, like I did on the guys before, I want to get, so I can take these off when I ship it, so they don't, you know, go, ugh. And I put, you know, I put a little small piece of the brass styrene rod. And last time I tried to just sit it right on the kit itself, didn't do anything. And somebody let me know in my comments, well, would it work easier if you drilled a little recess for it? And I got thinking, you know what? Yeah, it probably would. Why didn't I think of that before? So I've got my cadram ready to go. And I'm going to show you what is going on. So I'm going to go, trying to think what it'll be best. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go here on his left leg. And I'm kind of going right in the middle. And I've got this pretty high, and I'm not doing a lot of great force or pressure. I'm trying to let the machine do it, so I don't do anything I don't want to. Okay, and there we have the recess made. And let's see if I can get that up there so you guys can see. And yeah, that's a lot better. Oh, a lot better area to put it into than trying to do it flat. Oh, give me just a second, guys. That's the thing with these little things. You think, oh, I got it with my pliers, then you know you put a little bit more tension on them, and they go yonkers. So, see if I can do this again, so you guys can see. And yeah. So, okay, enough of that. So, I put CA in. I don't put a whole lot, as you can probably guess. Just enough to get it secure. And then this is the fun part, is trying to get, you know, I get it picked up and then I drop it again. Dang it, where'd you go this time? Darn it. Okay, there you are. Okay. Man, I'm usually better with this. Okay. Let's try it this way. Sometimes I can get my fingers around it enough to, sometimes. There we go. Okay, well, almost. Dang it, come on. You think something this simple would be, you know, not that hard to deal with, but sometimes it can be. As you can see. Darn it. Alright, give me just a second, guys. I keep throwing that. Give me a second. Sorry about that, but there, okay. Now I got it set in there, and you see it makes it a lot easier to work with that recess. So yay. Yay! Thank God for the recess. Good idea, good idea. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, well, I'm going to get back to them and get them ready, and when I get started on more, I'll come back and share. Alright, well, the secondary hull is now out in the garage, getting its first round of primer. I've gotten these guys all done, you know, so I can put them when I go to put them in. Yes, oh, sorry, camera. Got those done. So I'm gonna let these dry really good before I do any more right now, because there's nothing worse than, oh yeah, great, and you snap it off or move it. So I want to let these pieces get good and cured, good and set. And like I said, in the Enterprise right now, the secondary hull is down getting its first coat of primer. So I'm going to go back to painting on the Seaview. Oh, just let me show you a little bit more. Yeah, there's going to be lots to touch up, but I'm not having, it's not too shabby so far. Alright guys, well, I'm going to get back at it, so I'll come back when I have more to share. Good morning, Wednesday, and yes, I'm at the bench. I'm adding a little bit more detail to these guys now that the braces are dry, and by that little bit extra detail, I'm adding helmet emblems to some of them, just to give it a little more character, try to, you know, unit things up a little bit better. And with these small decals, guys, trust me, patience is good. I have added, and I know I'm not on camera, sorry guys, I've added just a bit of water down onto the helmet to be able to move these guys, and probably not enough, but just trying to get it in the spot. And okay? And then I'll take my Salva set and I'll really get my brush cleaned off and get it onto this decal so that it'll sit down. And just gonna move you back just a bit, and that's it, guys, right there. Sorry, let me bring it up, focus. And so I'm getting these worked on, and then I'm gonna start working on doing the cargo for the tiger tanks. I got most of the cargo already built and painted and all that, but just getting them placed onto the tiger tanks. So when I start that, I'll come back and I'll share how I'm doing it. First off, it's not Wednesday, it's Thursday. I should have said that at the beginning of the video. Yeah, it is what it is. But like I said, decals are now onto the troops, and I'm starting to work on getting equipment and stuff on the tiger tank. And the more I looked at what I had, there was enough, but there wasn't enough variety. And I'll tell you that when I do that. So I dug through my kit parts, leftover parts, and found some more of the T.B.I. So I'm going to be adding jerry cans and a little more bags, some ammo crates and stuff like that to help give it a little bit more depth. So that's where I'm at right now, and it's not going to take long. I mean, these will be pretty quick. So that's where I'm at. And yes, the Enterprise is the secondary hulls in here. So once I get these guys done painted, and I'll bring it over and I will show you what that looks like, and then get doing more work on the Enterprise. So I'm gonna get back at it, so I'll see you guys soon. Alright, so yes, got that first round of primer on, and I definitely know I got some seam work to do still, but I thought I'd share with you. It's not bad, really, not at all, not really bad at all. But yeah, I still got to do a little more sanding and a little bit more seam work. So this time, instead of going with the liquid putty or the Bondo, I'm going to go with the T.B.I white putty, and I'm still going to, you know, line it down with tape so I can make sure I get the right proportions, but, so I'm not sanding, you know, half the ship. But, yeah, I'm going to get that in there and see if that helps fill it in a little more, maybe level a couple of things up, and then go from there. So that's where I'm at right now, guys, so I will share when I have it done. Good morning, it's Friday, and yes, it is Friday. I double checked so I didn't say the wrong day again. And I got the sanding done again on the secondary hull, and it's out in the garage getting another coat of primer on those seam lines, see how that comes out. And I'm going to start working, as you can see, I've already started working on getting more detail into the consoles in the Seaview. So that's where I'm at here. I'm going through hundreds of photos, and I'm going to say I'm going to follow it as close as I can, but I'm also going to do some things that I think that's the way it should look, because I've looked at different photos, and same area, same station, the color changes between the two photos. So I'm doing an overall, and I'm like I said, I'm following as close as I can, but not going to be exact. So that's what I'm on right now. And once the hull gets dry with the primer, I'll bring it back in and start getting the first base coat down, or the base coat down on it, and go from there. But first I need to get some more of the inside done so I can start getting these guys taken care of and finish up lighting in the Seaview and start really getting some work done on the body. So I'm going to get back at it. When I have more to show, I will come back and share. Okay, I'm getting there. Just kind of show you guys so far. And then, so also I used the light, or the X15, the light green, and then I was like, wait a second, I got color shifters, the shifter paints from Vallejo. So I've used the green, silver, blue. The green, golden blue I did for right here because it had a little bit more of a darker effect. And then for the TVs, I did, where did I put it? I thought I had it out. I did have it out. Where did I put it? Oh, goodness gracious. No. I just had it. I set it out so I could show you guys. It might have been the green, silver, blue. Nope, the green, blue, gold, cold blue is the TV set, and then this green, silver, blue I did for this radar screen. So, yay! Getting there. So, I just wanted to share that with you guys. So, I'm gonna let this get dry, and then I'm gonna take another look at it, do what little touch-ups that I know I need to do, and then go get some clear coat on this, and maybe I will be able to get more of the control room done, so I can start getting this again. I went ahead and did the top brace here, and yes, I'm kicking myself. I've looked all over for this, and I even went back and watched videos when I was showing stuff, and the video I showed about the parts, I think it wasn't even there. So, but yes, so these are on. I've gotten more of the chairs in. I still have 2 left, and that's for the flying sub, but this is getting there, and yay. Oh, I also finished getting this painted up, the back hatch here, so yay. And yeah, so now I'm just gonna let this get dry, go give it a clear coat, do a little bit of weathering, and hopefully get this put together here today or tomorrow. And also, yes, the secondary hull is now in. Sorry, let's show you that. I mean, yeah, you can still see a little bit of that seam line, but it's even better. And the second one I did, like I said, I used the T.B.I putty, and I liked how it came out. Really nice. It's very nice, very smooth. So yay! Might have a little bit more, but no, I might. I think I'm gonna get a wet sanding on it, and while these are drying, get the base coat onto the secondary hull. Might be a good idea. Maybe that's what I'll do. I don't know yet, but that's definitely a thought. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get back to it, and I will return. Good morning, Saturday. Yes, and a couple things today. I've got this clear coated, so I'm planning on getting everything where it needs to be, and making sure I get little things out of there. But wanted to share with how that I've already weathered them a little bit. I didn't, so very happy. Show you this side and the walls, and I've also started on the secondary hull. I have already done the pre-shading, so my plan today is get dish together, get the base coat on the secondary hull. So that's my plan. We'll see what happens, but I wanted to share these first with you. I'm going to go ahead get these all together, and then I'll come back and share what it looks like all together, and go from there. So let me get back at it. I almost forgot to show you what else I did this week with the Tiger Tank diorama, so forgive me. So my client asked if I could do one showing cargo. They're transporting, it's on, have a little bit of the cargo net and all that. So I did that, but as I went through looking at pictures, trying to get a good reference point, I saw that they also used the burlap, or the cargo netting, to help break up the straight lines on the tank, to help give it a little bit more camouflage, to help with that. So yeah, so I did that, and not all the way done yet with it, but see if I can get that up enough so where you can see some of that. So water, ammo, just other stuff. Let me get my hand out of the way, sorry. So you can see that. See if I can turn it around. Now, let's show you there. Here, let me do that. There we go. So yeah, I still got some more to do on it, but I thought I forgot to share that with you guys. So yeah, getting very, very close. Trust me on that. Getting very, very close with the diorama. So yay. Plan is to have the diorama finished next week. That's the plan. You know how plans are. But I thought because I forgot to show you earlier this week, I thought, heck, I got to show you now. So, let you see all that. Yay. Alright, I'm going to get back to it, and I'll come back when I have more to share. Alright, before I get on the base coat, I wanted to show you, yeah, the seam came out great. And but also what I didn't show you was this is basically fiber optic, and I used this instead of the parts because the parts weren't fitting with the shuttle bay very well, so I did this instead. And basically all I did was I cut links, I blossomed the end of it, and by blossom I took, and I'll share that with you, I'll show that as soon as I get done discussing this. Blossomed it, and then I use my micro crystal clear, and I've let this set all night. And I'm not even going to touch these and trim them down until I'm pretty darn close to being done, because I want to make sure they're set good. And the micro crystal clear does wonderful, but I just want to give it enough time. But yeah, so that's what I did. Like I said, I've already got the pre-shading, so now I'm going to go put on my sky gray and get the base coat down, and then let that get dry and start getting some Aztec detail going on. So I will return when I start going with that. So see you soon. Okay, before I get started on painting, I wanted to share this with you. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. It's one of my working stands. I got it for Christmas a very long time ago from my family. But it's a T.B.I rotating stand, and you can change the width on these by moving it up and down here. So this has come out to work very well for me being able to work with these starship bodies, or parts that are so rounded that I need to be able to work with it without having to hold it and hold it and hold it. And also I put a little rag in here to help to protect the, even the primer coat. But it's going to make it a lot easier. And yeah, so okay, shared that. Going back to work now. All right, it's all together. Not too hard. Yeah, I'm missing that, but I got periscope and I've got everything in. So there's the top view, and let's see if I can do this with the camera so you guys can see. I'm trying to give you an overall view, but then and there's the radio room, as I say, and then, sorry guys, very, very cool, very neat. Alright, so this one is now ready. I've gotten the parts in and done for here. Now this is where the flying sub, when it's docked, it's in here. The kit allows you to put the door on and the sub out, or and then that. But I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to do, but I want to at least get this squared away, because now I can set this down and get it done, and that is that. Now I can, after this gets all good and dry, I'll put this into the front where it's supposed to go, so I can see exactly where it's going to be and where I need to apply the LED strip tape to make sure it gets all good and lit. So that's that. So after that gets, while that's drying, I'm going to bring over the secondary hull, and I'm going to start getting this lady masked off and ready for the second base coat. But yeah, very happy, very, very happy, and just want to let you kind of see. Very cool. I know. Here, let's try that. Let me see. Yep, very neat. So, yeah, it's not even in there. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Not too shabby, I say. All right. Well, I'm on to masking. Okay, that's done now. It took me about an hour, a little over an hour to get it done. But, okay. And this is just like, these are just like the patterns I did on the saucer. So I'm going to go over this with the light gray and let that dry, and then get these off. So, yay. But, yeah, just wanted to share. So, alright, back to work I go. Alright, that is now done and the masks are removed. So, just going to show you. Like I said, this is just the first round, as you guys know, but very, very neat, very cool. Yay! Alright, that's, that's what I like seeing, secondary hulls coming together. Alright guys, well I'm going to get some things cleaned up and then I'll be back. Alright, well this is where I'm going to end it for the week and start getting the video put together. We'll start here with the Tiger tank, and the reason Tiger tank has got a lot more show on it than all the troops that I did and finished getting geared up, got weathered, got everything done, and got the little rod in their foot so I can start putting them onto the base. But I wanted to show you, I started working on the cargo netting. Let me change frames here. And then I used what's a lot more of it to help create more camouflage, and by the camouflage it's breaking up the hard lines is what it does. So that's cool. And then got the Seaview interior bridge and observation deck. Good. Let me see if I can get where you can see it. Sorry guys. Let's try this. Alright, let's try there. Yeah, okay. And got that. Got the radio room. Then got, yeah. So I mean, yes, there's still figures to do, and I'm still deciding whether I'm gonna do that or not. But excuse me, sorry. I'm happy that is now together, and it is all secured. And then a good way to end the week is got the secondary hull putty seam fix, primer base coat, base color number 1, the sky gray. Then after that dried, went through and added more of the mask from the Aztec dummy mask set that I have, and then I went through and I got this second base coat down. And yes, let's do this. And here, let me turn it over so you guys can see. Sorry, but yes, here is the underneath. So yay. Yeah, I know a little bit here, a little bit here to fix, but that's okay. But yay. So not a bad week at all, everyone. I had good fun this week. So with that, you all have a very safe and happy rest of your weekend. Have a very safe and happy week next week, and I'll see you all back here on the bench.